you can generate hundreds of leads for your coaching business every single week by running very simple ads that only take 30 to 60 minutes to set up. And that's what I want to share with you in this video, is how to actually set up and launch your first Instagram ads so that you can start having more people coming to you wanting to work with you because they see you as an expert. If you're relying right now very heavily on posting content and DMing strangers and just waiting for people to apply to work with you, that's not going to work in 2024. It's just not. The market's too competitive. Unless you have a massive social media following or a really strong brand, you're going to be waiting a really long time before you start signing clients. So in this video, I want to just break down one of the simplest ways to get started with Instagram ads so that you can start growing your business today. If you're new to the channel, my name is Dr. Matt. I help health coaches grow and scale their online coaching businesses using Instagram, both organic and paid ads. So if you want more content just like that, go ahead and smash the subscribe button to get daily content just like this. All right, so let's go ahead and dive into the computer and get this thing started. So in front of me right here, I want to share with you the 3 different paid ad strategies and funnels that we help our clients set up. And we'll go through each of them one by one. The main strategy I'm going to share in this video is going to be the second funnel, but I still want to walk you through each of the 3 funnels because based on how much money you're spending, you're going to use a different funnel. Okay. The first funnel we help our clients set up is the Instagram follower funnel. This one is very simple. All we're going to do is we're going to boost a post on the Instagram platform, right? We should get follows with that for about $2 or less a follow. And that allows us to start DM conversations with all new followers. We can then invite to call and sign a client. So this is the first funnel that I'll often set people up on because it's very simple. If you're posting on Instagram already, you can get set up with this very quickly. You can even find an older post and post it and boost it and start getting new followers to DM today. Okay, this requires very little setup. The problem with this is that once you're spending more than 30, 40, 50 bucks a day, it becomes a mess. You get a bunch of new follows, but then you have to spend time DMing all of them, hoping that a very small percentage of them are your ideal client. So I start with this one, but once somebody's spending more than 30 to 50 bucks a day, we're going to go to the next funnel. Okay. So I'm going to cover the next funnel again in more detail. If you guys want more help with the Instagram follower funnel, I'm going to put a link up. It'll be a link somewhere around the border of this video. You can watch that. That goes over this process in much more detail. So the second funnel that we help people set up is the Instagram DM funnel. Okay, this is the DM messenger funnel. This strategy allows people to reach out to you for a free resource or to learn more about your offer. And they typically have a higher buyer's intent than the IG follower funnel. That's why I like this one when somebody has at least $30 a day to spend. So that's what I'm going to cover in this video in more detail of how to set this up and launch your first one, because once you can get to this stage, you're going to start getting a lot more qualified buyers who actually want your service. Okay. And the third funnel that we often help our clients set up with is the more traditional free training funnel. This is where you have an ad that's promoting a free training where they click, they then go to a landing page to put their name, phone number, email in. They watch the training. They have the opportunity to book a call, and there's also text and email follow-up to book a call, and they can become a client, right? This free training funnel works extremely well. It's one of the gold standards in the industry, but it also requires the most amount of money to test. So I typically don't get here unless somebody has at least $100 a day to spend. For simple math, $100 a day for 30 days is $3,000. So if you're spending less than $3,000 a month, I don't encourage you to start with this funnel. If you're spending at least $1,000 a month or $30 a day, I would encourage you to use the Instagram DM funnel. If you're spending less than $1,000 a month, then you're going to want to stick with the Instagram follower funnel. All right. So before we jump in, let's just talk about general strategy. When I'm making an ad, what am I actually promoting? What am I promoting, right? And there's 2 things that you can do with an ad. Type 1 of an ad is a direct pitch ad. Okay. This is where you're publicly promoting your services, telling people to learn more about working with you to DM you a certain word. Okay. We'll go over this in a second. And then type 2, it's an indirect ad that's promoting a free training, a masterclass, a challenge, something like that, that on the back end is going to pitch your service. Okay. Now it's important to test both of these for your business. With the direct pitch ad, oftentimes you'll get a lot cheaper leads, but they don't really know, like, and trust you. So they have to go through all your content, and it can be harder to make a sale. But that's not the case for everybody. The direct pitch ad works really well in businesses. If I create an ad that says, hey, I can help you get this number of clients in this many days, just DM me this word, you might be interested. Versus, hey, go watch a 20-minute training on how to get more clients. At the end of that, I'm going to pitch my service. You ultimately want to try both in your business to see which one works best for your specific audience. Underneath these, I've got some just examples of what these types of ads look like. Now, I'm covering this before we jump into the ads manager because you've got to get clear on what am I actually promoting. If you don't know what you're promoting, then there's no point in getting an ads manager, setting up an audience, setting up an ad, because your offer for the ad has to be something that's irresistible, right? It's got to be what someone actually wants. If you create a free training or a mini course or a lead magnet or a PDF that nobody wants, then it's not going to work. The offer for your ad is what makes it work. It's not how compelling your copy is, or how awesome your video is, or picture, none of that. Like, it's really how good is your offer. And if you can make a really good offer and put it in front of the right people, people will reach out to you. So we've got to get that first. That's why I'm covering the two types first before we get into the actual ads manager. Okay. So for the direct pitch ad, there's different ways you can do this. One of my favorite ways to get people started is just a simple text ad. The reason I like this is that what it can do, it can allow you to test just the copy and the offer itself, right? I'm looking for 5 ladies who struggle with PCOS, who want to get rid of their symptoms for good and start losing weight again. Just DM me PCOS if you're interested in learning more. I ran this, we were getting $2 to $3 leads, like DMs. So this person would wake up to 20 to 30 DMs a day from this campaign. And it was just 20 to 30 people saying, I'm interested in learning about this. Cool. Let's hop on a call, right? It's a very simple way to get them from you're interested, hop on a call, right? That's the direct. Okay. So that's one way you can do it. Another one is just talking straight to camera. Cole Gordon is a really well-known marketer in this space. He does a lot of B2B, like business coaching, consulting, and you can watch some of his ads. And all you have to do to like find some of these ads, just to show you guys real quick, because I think it can be helpful. If you go to Facebook ads library, inside of the Facebook ads library, you can search any competitor. You can search anybody, period, right? So like if I wanted to see, is Alex Hormozy running any ads, I can just type his name, and he's got 6 ads created right now, and he's promoting school. School is awesome, right? But like I can see his ads and say, how can I make ads like Alex Hormozy, right? What I would encourage you to do though is to make sure you're looking at competitors and people in your marketplace. And a good rule of thumb here is look at how long the ad's been going on for. Like these are all new ads, so like you can't tell if they're good or not. They're Alex Hormozy, you think they are, but like what we want to look for is an ad that's been running for a couple months, because that means it's working. They haven't turned it off. So to come back to this, if you want to look at people like Cole Gordon, you can go to the ads library, type his stuff in, and look at all the stuff that they're running. Okay. And then another one that you can write for a direct pitch, this could be you training, right? You training with some awesome B-roll that just talks, it has like B-roll that's popping up over screen, and some text that says, I'm looking for 5 guys who want this. And you look shredded, right? If you're a fitness coach, you can run that same play that just has B-roll, right? So those are examples of direct pitch offers. Now here's some examples of some free trainings or resources. One of the ones that's been working pretty well, I'm starting to see that it's not working as efficiently as it used to, is if you're a nutrition or fitness coach, is DM me to calculate your calories or macros. And people like say, hey, I want to know my macros. And from there, you can have a conversation, invite to call, etc. after you give them the macros. So that's one way to do it, right? Another one that I see that's pretty successful is you can create a guide or a training, and then you can show an image of a PDF. They can also get a PDF copy with it, but being able to advertise, here's your guide on how to lose weight without giving up blank, right? Again, I'm sticking with the weight loss niche. This one's a handstand, how to do a handstand, right? And then when they opt in for it, there's a video. The video is going to pitch the process and have a call to action at the end to apply, okay? Here's another one that I've ran before. It was a 5-step process to getting rid of IBS. It was a webinar. At the end of it, pitched her offer. Free course, nutrition secrets, right? This is just a photo of, hey, I got this cool thing. right? It's very similar to the handstand program where you could hold something, right? Those ads do well. 5-day, same thing. This is the same course. This is a menopause secrets, just a photo. And then again, you could do a direct straight to camera. Okay. So here's just some examples of the ads that you can run. Okay. If you're brand new to running ads, like never ran them before, I'm going to encourage you guys to start with something as simple as a text ad or a photo ad that's like this. Okay. Now, let me tell you the reason for that, right? You could definitely do a video ad, right? But a video, it's harder to do because you have to hook someone's attention with a hook. You have to keep their attention all the way until you pitch the free training or the free thing or whatever the thing is that you're doing. And that requires practice and skill. So if you're new to running ads, I would encourage you to start with something that's simpler, like a photo, and then eventually get to video as you get more comfortable and as your budget increases. I find that video converts a lot better with ads, but it does take a lot more time to make and test, right? Okay, so at this stage so far, we've covered the 3 funnels. I'm teaching you guys right now the DM funnel, right? Where they're going to DM you to learn more, or they're going to DM you for a training, right? Those are the 2 options we have. DM you to learn more about my services or free training. You're going to pick one. If you need inspirations, just go over to the Facebook ad library, type in some competitors and see what they're doing. Okay. Once we've done that, let's go ahead and now we'll jump into the ads manager and create our first ad. So the ad we're going to run is going to be a messaging ad. Now to create that, all we're going to do is push create. We need to make sure before we set this up that our Instagram is connected to a Facebook business page. If you have not done that, do that first and then come back to this video. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and pick sales. Okay. Because what do we want from this ad? We want sales. Okay. We're going to push continue. We're going to push manual sales campaign setup. We'll just give this a little bit more control. And now we've got our campaign shell. So this is going to be the type of campaign. We said we wanted sales from it. Ad set is the next level. Think of the ad set as like your audience and where the ad's going to be placed. Okay. And then the farthest level is your ad. This is the actual image, caption, and button that you're going to be promoting to that audience. Okay. So real quick, let's just name this sales campaign. Very simple. So I like to name it like this. O message means I'm optimizing for messages. And then what is the ad I'm creating? So let's say for this one, I'm doing a free training video. Okay. And then I also like to just have like the date. So right now it's January 23rd of 2024. So there you go. I'm doing an optimized for message free training video. And I'm publishing this in January. Okay. So that's all you're going to set up here. And now what we're going to jump into is going to be the ad set. So for this, we've picked sales campaigns, but again, we want to deliver this via Messenger. So we're going to come down here and pick messaging apps. And again, we're using an Instagram ad. So we're going to turn off Facebook placements. Okay. And now we're going to come down here. And like I said, for starting budget, we want this to be at least $30 a day because that'll get you 3 to 5 leads minimum a day to start messaging. Anything less than that, stick with the follower funnel. Okay. So right now it is 10 a.m. I like to start my campaigns in the morning. So I'm going to pick tomorrow and I would pick 8 a.m. or probably 6 a.m. Pacific time. Okay. I like to start in the morning. And now when I come down here, this is something new that Facebook is doing. And I'm going to tell you the results from this are worse than if you can do original audience options. So advantage audience is like, we're going to use AI to find the right people that will message you. But what we don't really want to do is we don't just want messages. We want sales. So because of that, do not use advantage audience yet. In the future, you may want to do it, but right now I'm still getting better results from this. So we're going to click switch to original audience options. It's going to say you might have a 33% lower cost by doing this. Well, I don't want cheap leads. I want leads who will purchase. Okay. So what I found to work really well for audiences is doing a lookalike audience. So a lookalike audience is when I upload a list of people, I want Instagram to look for people exactly like that. So what I often do for this, I'm going to do this as if I was starting a brand new account. Okay. I'm going to push create new lookalike audience. Okay. Now for this, I'm going to upload a list of people that I want to find that are very similar to this. So if you have 100 customers or 100 past clients, you're going to upload that. And Facebook will find people like that. If you've had 100 sales calls, you can do the same thing. You can make a lookalike of those audiences. So for me, I have both over 100 clients and I have over 100 sales calls. So for the example here, I'm going to go ahead and upload all of the sales calls that I've had that were qualified. Okay. You need about 100 for this. Okay. So I'm going to come to custom audience. I'm going to do customer list, next, and then next. I'm going to upload my list right here. It says all qualified sales calls, open. Do I want to continue? Do I want value? Nope. Just push no. And then you can push next. And inside of here, I've got, I just have their emails in this list. So I'm going to have all of the emails from any sales call that I've had that's qualified. I'm going to push import and create. Okay. So once I do that, it'll populate here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that list, all qualified sales call emails. So the total emails that I've had, and my upload date is January 24th. Now, when it comes to creating the actual lookalike audience, I'm going to keep it United States only, and then I'm going to have a 1% lookalike. That's going to give me 2,780,000 people that look very similar to all the sales calls that we've had. Okay, I'm going to push create audience. Now, once we have done that, I'm going to pick that audience, and it should be picked already here for you. Okay, I'm going to turn off advantage of lookalike. I just find I get better results with that. And now I have my audience. Okay, so I've got a 1% lookalike of all qualified calls. I'm going to make sure the location is United States. For my age demographic, I like to have about a like 30 to 45. So it's like a 15-year age gap or so. If you're working with older individuals, you might want to put 45 to 63 or 65 or something like that. But I think that the most important part that I found is just try to keep your audience size, like total, to be above 1 million. Like it's just a good rule of thumb. Okay. Coming down here to English language, I'm going to make sure this is English. Okay. So I've got about 1 million people in this audience. Great. Leave it on advantage placements. So we're going to name this the audience. Okay. So I'm going to come back down here. This is a lookalike of all qualified sales calls. So we're going to keep the same nomenclature that we had for this top part for the campaign. So message, we're going to do free training video. And now we're going to do 1% lookalike qualified calls. And then again, January 24. Okay. Doing good, doing good. Cool. All right. Next, we're going to go into the actual ad itself. Okay. So this is where you're going to upload your ad. Okay. The images, the videos, all of that stuff you're going to upload right here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and upload a single video that I've got. I uploaded this one today. Boom. So there you go. That's uploaded my video. Primary text. This is going to be the caption. So what am I going to write here for the caption? Now, again, for this one, what I recommend when you're getting started is look for other people and competitors and see what they're doing, right? So if I was competing with Alex Hormozi and Alex Hormozi was creating a free training, I could look at his structure, right? And what I can do is I can copy this, open up a blank Google Doc, and then use the same structure, but change the words. Do not copy and paste anybody's stuff. People will see it and it's not good, okay? But you can use the same format and structure, right? So once you do that, you craft your copy and it's promoting your free training. It's telling people why you should watch the free training. It should connect with them, all that fun stuff. You're going to paste the text here. You're going to keep the button to be learn more. And then you're going to choose a messaging template. So in here, there's actually 2 options to make this work. Okay. Number 1 is just, hey, DM me this word. You can create that by using start conversations. The alternative is you can use a partner app like ManyChat. So we use ManyChat for this now because it actually reduces the flow or the steps. So let me just show you what it looks like. So when someone clicks on the ad, all they have to do is click a button. It says, hey, click learn more, and I'll send you details about our process, which is pretty nice. All I do is click a button. Versus the start a conversation one is like, DM me this word and I'll send it over. And for that, you would just need to change this to be like, hi, I like putting the first name. You can put that over here. Hey, Matt, to learn more about our process to help busy dads lose weight, send me ready below, right? And then what you can do for this is just remove all these questions to ready. Okay. And then you would just name your template ready, right? You just name your template the name that you picked here. And then what you can do for the automated response, if they are requesting a video, you could say, here is the video. It's going to put link. I will shoot you a message when I'm back online to make sure you got it, right? Boom. Okay. And you could just save that and it'd be ready to go. Again, I like the partner app. I like using ManyChat. ManyChat's just $15 a month, but it reduces the friction even more because they don't have to send you a word. They can just click a link. So that's how you would set it up. And like, once you have the text, you've got the video, all of that stuff, you just push publish. Okay. That's it. Now, good rules of thumb is when you are launching your first ad, I would have 3 versions of ads in there. Okay, so this is one of my videos. I did 3 different videos. The hook of the video, so the first like 2 to 5 seconds, is different for each of those. So what you can do here, video 1, and then I'm just going to duplicate that ad out twice in my keep original campaign. And then what I can do here is I'll just change this name to video 2, and I will change the video. So you can see I have all 3 videos here. Boom, let's just pick this one. I can edit it. I'll keep the copy the exact same, so the actual text in here the exact same, because I don't want it to vary too much, but I also just want to see which one does better. And then same thing for video 3. Same thing, I would just change this to video 3 and swap out a 3rd video to launch with it. There you go. You would craft all of that, and now you have your first ads created. And again, here, I like having the budget at $30 a day so that when you do publish it and spend, you'll start getting at least 3 to 5 messages a day for people who have higher buyer's intent than the Instagram follower funnel. Okay. So if you like today's video and you want support and help setting up your first campaign or setting up your ads and scaling your business, this is what we do inside the Coach's Growth Accelerator. We help build your ad strategy, your campaigns, and we monitor it with you so that you're not wasting a lot of money trying to do this on your own. It took me years before I figured out how to actually set up scalable campaigns and grow them where I can have more predictable revenue and growth every single month in my coaching business. So if you're in that stage, you're like, Matt, I really want to learn how to do this. I've been trying to watch your YouTube videos. I've been trying to just like learn all that I can, but I'm kind of not sure exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Or maybe you're already running campaigns and you're breaking even. Like, hey man, I'm spending in $500, $1,000. I'm making $500,000, but I'm really not seeing the return that I want. You're not seeing that normal 2 to 5 times return on ad spend. Then book a call below. Okay. Underneath here, I'm going to have a link to schedule a call with my team, and we'll walk you through exactly how we set up campaigns, see if we can help. And if we can, we'll share with you what it looks like to work with us. So if that's of interest to you at all, go ahead and click the link below, book a call with my team, and we'll chat soon.